What's up? It's Alex. Hold on. I've got David Mandel's latest book. It's called Obama, A Promise of Change. It's got our president right now, our first black president in American history. So that's something we can all be proud of as American citizens. And there's Barack Obama, President Barack Obama. I mean, and let's see. I'm Republican, but I voted Democrat. Um, you could see it as irresponsible, being irresponsible as a Republican, but I'd like to add that I'm very proud of voting for Barack Obama, President Barack Obama. Okay, when see people, this is a quote from Barack Obama. People are hungry for community. They miss it. They are hungry for change. That's probably how President Obama would have put it, but let's see, I'm just going to read a little bit of it. When a chance to run for public office came in 1995, Obama seized it. 1985, I was 13. A state senator, Alice Palmer, had decided to leave the Illinois General Assembly and run for Congress. The state senate is part of the General Assembly, whose members, like Palmer, vote on state laws for Illinois. State laws are made by the General Assembly, who work for the state senate. And Illinois, like all of the states, also chooses senators who go to Congress in Washington, D.C. to vote on laws for the entire country. Obama decided to run in an election for Palmer's former seat in the state senate. Palmer supported Obama as her replacement. Alice Palmer was alright with Obama taking her spot. But that is only where the story begins. Obama says that Palmer agreed not to compete with him for the state senate, whether or not she won her election to Congress. But when it looked like Palmer would lose, her supporters met with Obama. They asked him if he would step aside if Palmer didn't win. This looks like it could be a problem. Then she could run again for state senate, but Obama would not be able to run for anything. Obama thought that this is a problem. Obama thought that Palmer was going back on her agreement. Okay, he's pissed. He told Palmer's people that he could not quit the race. Obama stood firm. And Palmer did indeed lose the election to Congress and then quickly decided to run for her old seat. Suddenly Obama was facing a much tougher race, but he had one card up his sleeve. He discovered that there was a problem with the petitions people had signed so that Palmer could run in the election. Palmer withdrew from the race and Obama easily won the fall election. Now he was a state senator. So in 1995 he started his whole Senate career there in Illinois, the state of Illinois. I think maybe like the 16th, 24th state, maybe, of this great nation of America. Chicago is very strong. It's agriculture. They've got all types of things. They got business centers. So it's like a cross between like Nebraska, as far west as Nebraska, cross between Nebraska and New York. So Chicago and Illinois, the state of Illinois. Thank you. Okay, won her election to Congress. A newspaper, the Chicago Reader, published a long article on Obama, including many of Obama's own words about his views on race and politics. This was the first time he was able to tell Chicago as a whole what he believed. The ideas he laid out in this article are very much the same as those he supports today. People must learn to work together to build healthy communities, as Obama put it. People are hungry for community. They miss it. They are hungry for change. Now we have to take these same values that are encouraged within our families of looking out for one another, of sharing, of sacrificing for each other, and apply them to a larger society. Let's talk about creating a society, not just individual families, based on these values. At Harvard, Obama's practice of patiently listening to all sides made him popular and eased conflict with people who worked on the law review. But at first, he was not popular with everyone in the General Assembly in Springfield, Illinois. In fact, the man who soon became Obama's chief political advisor admitted that he did not care for Obama at their first meeting. Dan Schuman was a reporter who had become an aide to Democrats in the state capital. Obama noticed that Schuman worked hard for the senator in the same office next door, so he asked to have Schuman assigned to him as well. Schuman's first reaction was, "He wants to change the world, and that is great, but I don't really like the guy that much." Still, Schuman agreed to meet with Obama, and when Obama took Schuman out for dinner, the two wound up getting along well, so Schuman went to work for Obama. Schuman told Obama that because he would be voting on issues that affected people living outside Chicago, he should travel around the state so that he would understand Illinois more about Illinois. Obama responded without hesitation, "Let's do it." In Obama's second book, he says the idea of this first trip was actually his. On this trip and later ones, both Schuman and Obama wanted to see how voters outside of Chicago would react to Obama as an African American politician. Southern Illinois in particular has a long history of racial intolerance. At Illinois' southern tip, the small town of Cairo has a past that includes the lynching of black men in the early 1900s and a race riot in 1967. So the fight for the black man was arduous and difficult at times, but the will of the black man and black woman is strong. So yeah, thank you to black people too, because they've been living here. They're like the original, the OG immigrants and shit. They came here on boats and shit, you know what I mean? Some of them even fucking walked here and shit, you know what I mean? So, wrong direction down a one-way street. When Schuman told the officer that Obama was a state senator, the man looked flabbergasted. Schuman said, "He's not a state senator from these parts," the officer told Schuman. Still, in most cases, Obama discovered that everyday people reacted warmly to him, which is a good thing. Because we've come a long way, country of America, so we should reap its benefits, and everlasting peace to everybody, the whole world. Alright, thank you. It was just a great trip because it really did open Barack's eyes. Schuman said, "He thinks these people are really cool and they could relate to him, although, they couldn't pronounce his name." These mostly white, middle-class, down-to-earth, Midwestern people reminded Obama of his grandparents, and he felt completely comfortable in their midst. "I understand these folks," Obama said. "I grew up with these people." Very gripping, true story. Cop it. It's Obama by David Mandel. So go and get it. It's a great book. I've been reading it. It's nice and simple. It's not like reading Ayn Rand, one of those books that are like humongous. It's our great President Barack Obama. Okay, cop the book. It's a very good book. Alright. And contact me and tell me what you think. My email address is alexnom@newstarrealty.com. So you holler at me. Tell me what you think. Alright. I'll vibe with you. Alright, holler at me. Peace.